Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Medley's meeting number 542. I am Toastmaster Thomas G. Abraham. Today, the Sergeant at Arms at this event. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Before we start the meeting, we need to set some ground rules. 1. Kindly switch off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. You have 10 seconds to do that. Second, when the speaker is speaking, kindly avoid walking around or using the door, entering or exiting. Third, all speakers are requested to refrain from taboo topics including sex, religion, and politics. I would encourage members to come clad in formal dress in future. And it's now time for me to present the presiding officer. Today's presiding officer is DGM Sugandhi Periswamy, Men Fresh President of Medley Toastmasters. Let's give us with TCS in banking. She has research papers, she has patents and more to her credit. Over to you.
Thank you, Thomas sir. Welcome to the brand new year first meeting of Medley Toastmasters Club. Wish you all a fantastic 2020. May the year ahead bring in a lot of happiness, good health, peace, success, and all that you aspire and wish for, all in abundance. Thank you. It's customary for every club meeting to be commenced with an inspirational note from the president. I think as your president, I will have a tough time giving out inspiring stories. But then people tell me I'm good at storytelling. I leave whether it is inspirational or motivational, the judging part to all of you. But then let me start with a story. This morning we had all TCS club meeting at the ECR beach. And then when I went to the beach, I got reminded of a story. This is a story of a grandfather and a grandchild. The grandfather took the naughty grandchild to walk on the beach an early morning. And this grandchild was so naughty that this grandfather thought that I should give him a lot of physical work to be done so that he becomes physically tired and stops asking me questions like how we all go and ask our VPE and VPM lot of questions, right? So then when they walked on the beach, as the waves were touching the beach, the waves were bringing in starfishes. So each time the waves touched the beach, some starfishes from the sea got deposited on the beach. And then when the waves receded, the starfish were still on the beach. They were not taken back to the sea. The grandfather observed this and he told the young grandchild, come, let's start picking up the starfish one by one and throw them back into the sea. The child was amused because he's seeing the starfish for the first time. Please don't ask me whether this story happened in Chennai because you will never ever find starfish on any of the Chennai beaches. One by one, the grandfather and the grandchild started picking up the starfish and throwing them back into the sea. After some point of time, the grandchild got quite tired and asked, Grandpa, there are too many starfishes lying on the beach. I don't think you and I will be able to collect all these starfishes and put them into the sea. Why shouldn't we even be doing this exercise early in the morning? Let's run around and play. For that, the grandfather replied, it doesn't matter whether you and I are able to put all the starfishes back into the sea, but those starfishes that we put into the sea, for them going back into the sea means life. Dear Toastmasters, dear members and guests, in Toastmasters too, all of us have taken a plunge to be in Toastmasters, but then those small steps that we take either to be present at club meetings or to take up meeting roles or go a little further in delivering speeches. Each of those is an analogy towards putting the starfish back into the sea, improving ourselves and transforming ourselves to be the better speaker and better leader that we aspire for. So I request all of you to be that grandfather. Whether you go out and do big things or not, I don't know. But let this new year, let's do small things to transform ourselves and to touch the life of people that we are associated with. With that note, let me welcome the Toastmaster of the day. Not every club in District 82 can proudly say that we have a stand-up comedian as one of our members. And what more can we ask for from Medley Toastmasters to commence the new year with a lot of laughter and fun? We have our Chennai or Tamil Nadu level famous, our own very own dear member, our stand-up comedian, Toastmaster Chokkalingam for
Thanks again. Tamil Nadu famous. How many of you know me? All of them are from Chennai. Medley Toastmasters. Do you know me, ma'am? No. Tamil Nadu famous. And hereafter, if anyone asks me, you have to tell me Tamil Nadu famous stand-up comedy. Okay. What's your name, ma'am? Uma. Are you a Toastmaster or guest? Yes. Oh, you are a guest. Okay. What do you think about this Medley Toastmasters club?
It's being informative.
It's being informative. Amazing. Okay. Loud. He can't hear you.
It's informative.
It's informative. This is your first meeting?
Second.
Oh, second meeting. Which one is your first meeting?
Last.
Okay, again guys, this total meeting is going to be like this. More and more interactive session, because I wanted to start this meeting with the word, like it's going to be a brand new meeting, and she told that. And I wanted to start again with saying like this is going to be a wonderful, prosperous year. She did everything. And I wanted to feel that this year I should be very young. And she told like, you all should feel like that grandfather. And that's how this meeting started. So again, I'm also going to start like the same. And to begin, I'll come back to you, ma'am. And to start this meeting, wonderful meeting, the theme of the meeting is 2020 is going to be awesome. I want to start this with a simple game. This game we call it as piggybacking. So kind of like, so my name is Chokkalingam. So I'll add an adjective to my name, saying like amazing Chokkalingam. So next person, Narasimhan, add an adjective to you. What will you say? How will you represent yourself? Yeah.
Normal Narasimhan.
Normal Narasimhan. See? What you should have done like?
The first letter of your name, like CC, no? Courageous Chokkalingam. That's how it should be.
This is my game. You are going to be the last person to remember everyone's name. That's how it's going to be. So it's like you should say, yeah.
Amazing Chokkalingam, Normal Narasimhan.
Normal Narasimhan. Yeah, you got it.
Amazing Chokkalingam, normal Narasimhan. I don't know what. Okay, Vayadi Varshini.
Amazing Chokkalingam, Normal Narasimhan, Vayadi, Varshini. And right now I feel like I'm dumb. Like I feel dumb.
It's not
so
adjective.
dumb.
Time's up. Oh, yeah. That's okay.
I don't actually care about it.
Yeah.
You can continue with the next person.
Use it.
Yeah, amazing Chokkalingam, normal Narasimhan, Vayadi Varshini. I don't know.
Yeah.
Accelerated Saravana.
What?
Accelerated Saravana.
Yeah.
Subhash.
Oh, like you have to continue.
Amazing Chokkalingam, Normal Narasimhan, Vayadi Lakshmi. Super Saravana.
Okay, thank you.
Subhash.
Amazing Chokkalingam, Normal Narasimhan, Vayadi Varshini, and then I didn't hear it. And then Super Sarvan, Subhash Suresh, and Super Dinesh.
So, no, you cannot. I mean, to the second copy this one. Yeah.
Super Dinesh.
Super.
Super Square Dinesh.
Yeah. Thomas, yeah.
Amazing Chokkalingam, normal
Narasimhan.
Wide, yeah.
Super Sravanan, then Super Subhash, Super Square Dinesh, and Nomadic Toastmaster Navneet.
Nomadic Toastmaster. Nice. So, user.
Amazing Geomodi,
Normal Narasimhan,
Vayadi, my mentee. Super Saravana. Super Subhash. Super Dinesh. Nomadic Toastmaster. Non-believing Thomas.
Guru Prasad sir, yeah. Next time you should be on time, okay? Yeah. You sir. You.
Amazing Chokalingam, normal Narsimhan, Vayadi Varshini, super Saran,
Yeah.
super Subhash, super squares Dinesh, nomadic Toastmaster Navni, non-believer
Thomas.
Give up group.
Give up group.
Victory Venkatesh.
Oh, Victory Venkatesh. Nice. Now random. Come on, Renu madam, come on. You should complete this, yeah.
Well, they don't know anymore.
No, you should start.
Amazing Chokalingam.
Yeah.
Normal Narsimhan. Vayadi Varshini. I don't know what I want to be. Super Saravanan. Super Saravanan, no?
Yeah.
Okay, Super Suresh.
Subhash.
Then Super Square, right? Then Nomadic Navni. Then don't. I wanted to doubt.
VP
Would
Thomas.
have been doubting Thomas. Doubting Thomas. Then
Give up.
give up. I always give up. Then sorry, I forgot.
Victory.
That's it.
Victory Venkatesh and Triple Renu.
Triple.
Because that's how we start our resolution. Like after he started his resolution saying accelerate. What did you mention? Accelerated. And he made it as super. Immediately the next day itself. So then my next question is going to be like this. How many of you took a resolution this year? One. What is your resolution? Yeah.
To become a better speaker.
Yeah, all Toastmasters will encourage this because we want new members. Human. Don't say to make Medley in your personal.
Get fitter.
Oh. I hope you took this last year also.
Every year.
And that's the speciality about resolution, right? You can take it every year. It's like a recursion. It's not resolution anyway. But like I wanted to start this year. I wanted to start. Took a resolution like cycling and skipping. And after 2 days, I skipped the cycling. So it is going really well. And again, as I mentioned, this meeting is entirely going to be a fully interactive session. And before that, I want to wish all the new ExCom members a great success. Still, ExCom members. How many of the ExCom members are present here today? Everyone is here, right? Hey, nice. SA, first question is to you. What did you think when you picked the suitcase today? Your kit, SAA kit. Be frank, be honest.
And the wheel is also broken. We have to change the bag.
Change the bag. Okay, yeah. Note. Secretary. Where is the secretary? Where is your note and paper? Cool. Nice. Okay. For the how many of you are guests here? One. Everyone is guest. And you guys have been. Is this your first meeting?
Yes.
Okay. So in every Toastmasters meeting, we will have 3 sessions. One is prepared speech sessions, and one is evaluation session, and one is impromptu speaking sessions. So that's how the entire meeting is going to be going. Prepared speech session. Oh, loud. Okay. We need a mic also from the next meeting onwards. Okay. The thing is, in every Toastmasters meeting, there will be 3 sections. One is prepared speech section, another one is evaluation, another one is table topics sessions. To help me, we have an important person today. So his name is Narasimhan. He is a part of Cognizant, and I would like to call him on stage to explain his roles and responsibilities. General evaluator. Give a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I would like to wish everyone over here a very happy 2020. I wish, like the presiding officer mentioned, a lot of happiness and abundance of wealth for all the members present here. So I'm going to be playing the role of a general evaluator today. So as a general evaluator, for the benefit of this, I'll be conducting the evaluation portion. and I will also share my observations on the overall quality of the meeting. Now, I've got a huge task in my hands. So, to help me out, I've got two teams who will be doing the evaluation. The first team is called the TAG team. So, TAG is an acronym for Timer, R Counter, and Grammarian. To play the role of a timer today, we have Toastmaster Sendil Gobu. So, Toastmaster Sendil is a native of Coimbatore, and he hails from an engineering background. And Toastmaster Sendil feels that 2020 is going to be a great year for him, not because he believes in it, because some of the astrologers have told him that according to his zodiac sign, it's going to be a great year. So I would request Sendil to read out his responsibilities as a timer.
Thank you, G. As a timer, I will be helping the speakers practice expressing a thought within a specific time limit. So the green card is for qualifying time, and the yellow card is for target time, and the red card is for maximum time. For 5 to 7 minute prepared speeches, I will show green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. You should speak a minimum of 4 and 30 minutes to qualify. For evaluators, the time is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. For table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. If you speak under time or overtime by 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and not eligible for awards. Over to you.
Thank you, Sindhu. So, to play the role of the R counter, we have a member who has recently joined Medi Toastmasters, Toastmaster Amita. So, Amita is doing first year psychology, and she's also doing her diploma in English. And during her part-time, she also volunteers at a play school. When I did ask her as to why does she believe that 2020 is going to be the best, she mentioned that the people wishing on the New Year's Eve or on the New Year's Day, that itself sets the tone for the New Year being really good. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Amita to read out her responsibilities as an R counter.
Thank you, Gentle Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. My duty as an R counter is to listen to the verbal distractions such as you know, and so, but, and other filler words or sounds. I will also keep track of the repeated words like the, and I. Lastly, I will keep track of long pauses when they are distracting. I will keep track of these speaking errors in writing for each speaker and give a report when called upon by the Gentle Evaluator. Thank you.
And moving on to the last part of the TAG team, which is the grammarian. To play the role of a grammarian today, we have accomplished IT executive, Toastmaster Dinakaran. Toastmaster Dinakaran has got more than 2 decades of experience working in TCS. And Toastmaster Dinakaran feels that the theme of the day that we have today, 2020 is going to be the best, is really setting the tone for him to be or to have a great year ahead. So I'll request Toastmaster Dinakaran to read out his responsibilities.
Thank you, G. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to their English language usage, and take notes of all the good and bad uses, and then report it by end of the meeting. As a grammarian, I have the duty of introducing the word of the day also. Today's word of the day is exhilaration. The meaning is nothing but we are all in that state, like today, like the state of happiness and excitement as we start this meeting in the first day of the first decade and then this new year. Yeah. I encourage all the speakers and then the role players to use the word of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinakaran. So we have the next set of evaluators who I will be introducing during the evaluation portion of the meeting. And with that, I conclude my overview and I hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
What do you think about the thing? 2020 going to be the best?
2020 I feel is going to be the best. I'm kind of a person who comes from a very conservative family, so we believe in all these omens. So 2020 for me, this year started raining on the morning of 2020. So I believe that 2020 is going to be the best because it rained.
But I think it's subjective. I was in Madurai, it didn't rain there. But over to this. And now moving on to the first session, today prepared speech session. So my first speaker is going to be Rangarajan P. So before introducing him, I want to ask his evaluator, Saravanan Toastmaster Saravanan P, to explain his roles and responsibilities. Yeah, objectives.
Toastmaster Rangarajan is giving his level 1 speech, that is icebreaker on effective coaching pathways. So the purpose statement for this speech is the member has to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of the speech. Time is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Rangarajan is going to give his first icebreaker speech, effective coaching, positivity and gratitude. Positivity and gratitude, Toastmaster Rangarajan.
Very happy New Year to you all.